United States citizen can file for their brothers and sisters, but the brother and sister is going to wait in another country for at least 10 years, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15 years. They can get married and include their spouse during the process.
Wow.
Yeah, that.
Well, that's a very interesting information. And it's verified, it's confirmed. It's on the USCIS website.
Yeah.
Anybody can visit to confirm. And the interesting thing is, you can walk this process on your own, but advisably, get an immigration lawyer. Except you can't afford one, you have to put in the work, in my opinion. I think the biggest part for me is the length of time that your sibling that have to wait abroad.
Yeah.
A really long time, and it's actually that length of time right now. So
Yeah, I don't know about other countries. Like when I lived in Europe, it wasn't a thing so that you could definitely have your parents move over, but for your siblings, I wasn't sure about that. Maybe it's just an American immigration law thing, something I have to check about. But it is something that I know is not very common. I've not seen a lot of people go through that route. I think probably just because you have to wait for like 10 years and people have things to do. So
wow, you feel like 10 years is a long time. No, but so basically, if you ask me, because of the length of time, and it's over the years, it's just been pushing back like that.
Mhm.
If you put in the process, really, you just put in the document, send it in, and the wait starts, right? Everybody goes about their life, and when it comes, it comes, and they relocate. And that's why it's best to start now for the US citizen sibling to file in the process. The earlier the better, because if I have a 22-year-old brother, for instance, which I don't, but if I do and I put in the application, if you add 10, 15 years to that,
I'll be like 37.
he'll be about 37 when he gets here. He'll probably married, have kids.
Yeah,
That's
I
if he's not married at 22.
remember the video that we reacted to the other day about how long it took that couple from when they moved to the US for education before they got citizenship. It's also about 15 years. Imagine as an adult, as a young adult, let's say 20.
That's a long time.
It took you the age of 35 years old to get citizenship. Your siblings who are probably around 34 or 33. You will now invite them at that age. They will now wait for another 10, 15 years. You imagine like their career would have gone far wherever they are. So you would have had a lot of family. It would be very, very difficult for them.
It will be difficult to move. I mean, it depends, except they are struggling or having some difficulties.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
imagine filing for your brother or sister who is maybe 45 or 50. So they'll get their green card at 65. Like, come on.
Exactly. And
Man.
when you move to a place like US, you have to start from zero. That's just it. You are starting from zero.
I beg to differ, right? It depends on, because remember, they're coming in with a green card.
Uh-huh.
So if they have the right profession and if they have the right skills, they don't really need to start from the bottom, actually. Although there are many things they will struggle.
When you're at an advanced age.
Oh, yes, right. When you're advanced, that's tough. I mean, you're right. Even if you come in as if you're like a doctor, if you're a medical professional, you have to go back to school, try and get the look.
Exactly. You have to get-
Now thinking about it, you're right. It's going to be challenging, irrespective of whatever skill you're coming in with at that age. At 65, it's going to be really tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be really, so you have to. It takes a lot of support. You're gonna need a lot of support to be able to get through that.
Whatever age you need a lot of support. How much more older? Man, I can't even imagine. No pension at that time. How you start?
Exactly.
I mean, no, I don't think about it. No 401k. Like, it's a really tough one. But do you know anyone who has gone through this process? I don't know anyone in particular.
funny enough, I met someone on my first trip moving outside the country. I was moving to Estonia at the time. So, you know, I'd gotten everything that I needed, my plane ticket and everything. I went through the Nigerian immigration, which was very stressful. And this is the first time I'm actually moving. So a lot of things were just stressful. I was nervous about everything. But anyway, I got to the airline. It was an Emirates airline. So I was just doing my own thing. I just, you know, went on. I knew that I'm heading to India to go and get a residence visa for Estonia and then move there. Funny enough, I met a lady who initially, like, I think I was sitting on her seat. That was the first time I was entering an airplane. So, so I thought I was on the right seat, but I was on the wrong seat. So she was like, "This is not your seat. You're supposed to sit closer to the window." She was supposed to be on the aisle. I thought I was on the aisle.
It's not your fault, you didn't know.
So that was kind of like our first interaction. So like I think as the flight went on, I think there was nobody in between us. The seat was empty. As the flight went on, we just started talking. We were both Nigerians. I think she's Igbo. We just started talking about what we are doing. I just I told her that I'm moving to Estonia, so I already got the job. I just need to go and get the residence visa and everything. And then she. And I asked her about it, and she said, "Oh, she's moving to the United States." I said, "So well, not many people just say they are moving to the United States." She said she has a brother there, and actually she's been trying to get this move for over 10 years, at least 10 years, and I just couldn't think about it. So at that moment, I'm thinking, will I be able to wait for like 10 years? Even moving to Estonia, I could hardly wait for like a little bit over 1 year. Was the whole process. That was extremely frustrating for me. So that's how I was able to meet someone who moved to the US, and I didn't even think much about it at the time. It was just this person is moving to the US, and not a lot of people could do that. But now that I'm seeing, now that I think about it, and I'm thinking about all the challenges that you can actually face. But she seems like she has age on her side, so probably I think she was in her either late 20s or early 30s. I think that's what was going on. So she had a lot of leeway to be able to build a career, build a family when she moves, all this kind of thing. I think in that kind of context, it works out perfectly well. But like when you are, especially when you're older, man, you can that kind of be very crazy. So that's my experience. Like that's the only person I've met. Most people that move to the United States, usually they come here, they study, they get a job, and then they go through that route on to becoming a citizen.
Okay, like the video, one of the videos we talked about.
Yeah, exactly. That's for most people that I know. I have
me too. Me too. Most people I know is that they moved to US for school and they stayed, just work the process. Like we shared, there are a few who came in with a tourist visa, who had a relationship, maybe existing relationship, and decided to get married. And just the other part was like that. And so, but I've never met anyone that had to wait, like you shared. It's a long time. I don't know if I'll lose my mind, man. I'll lose my mind waiting for this. And it's just, if nothing is done, it's just gonna keep pushing back, and before you know, you're gonna wait for 20 years. That's insane. Wally, to think about it, like 20 years, man. Forget it, man. Forget it. Anyway, that's what we have to share today. If you find this content helpful, please like, follow, and share our videos. And thank you for watching.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment if you have any comment with regards to what we talked about and the opening video. Please leave a comment.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Have a good one. Bye.